Everybody ready?
Yep. Yeah.
Coach, last season you had said that a rivalry takes time. It has to cultivate. Is Orlando versus Atlanta United truly a rivalry game now?
I think it's nearing that. I would say that, after 3 matches with them last year, and every match I thought was really, really good soccer match, really tight affairs, and I think in particular we probably feel a little bit hard done with the results because I feel like we were in positions to draw the first game and win the second 2 games at their place. We were in winning positions in those games and didn't take care of the business in the end. I think that leaves a little bit of a sour taste in our mouth, but as with so many other things, this is a new team and a new year and a new mentality, so I don't think it really weighs too much on any of our minds.
With that being said, they did get the better of you last year, but they still have Almiron, Martinez, they now have Barco. What are some of the problems that they present you?
A lot of problems, a lot of very, very good attacking-minded players, creative-type players that can do it on the dribble, can do it in combination. Martinez with the way he pops up all over the penalty box. A lot of difficulties. Will be our most severe test to date, no doubt about it.
It seemed like last year when you guys played each other, Atlanta scored. Every time they scored, it seemed like they scored in those open opportunities they found, whether it was last minute or pretty early on. But when you look at the back of those tapes, how important is it to kind of avoid opening up those opportunities to them?
Again, from my perspective, we were on the front foot in those games. In the 2 away matches, we were in leading positions. In those games, in the home game, we were in a drawn position till the very end. In all of those games, we had mental mistakes at the back with young players. And we think we've rectified that situation this year. We feel we're much improved in those areas, and hopefully if we take those types of errors out, then we have much more positive results.
Do you think that Sunday's game is going to be somewhat more of a measuring stick to see how you guys can compare against Atlanta and probably the rest of the teams?
I guess I just don't look at it that way. I know there's a lot of people out there that are saying those sorts of things about us, but it just, again, it didn't matter to us when people, it just doesn't matter to us what anybody's saying about us outside the locker room. All we care about is the people in the locker room and what we think of ourselves.
And then for you, it's, no, I'm sorry, I lost my question.
No worries.
With one of your goals each week is not to concede the first goal. If that were to how magnifying would that be if that were to happen this week, or is it?
I think that we need to understand in the game of soccer that one team will score first all the time. We want it to be ourselves, especially when we're at home. We want to be out on the front foot. But I think we've proven now in a number of games that it doesn't matter that much. We believe in ourselves. We believe we have guys that can score goals at any given moment. We believe that we can win games from a losing position. We believe we can win games from a drawn position. We believe we can get results if we're a man down. We've done all these things already, so we're a growing team that just continues to focus on ourselves and improve.
And it's a credit to the group that you can feel that way and know that if that happens, that...
Yeah, absolutely. As you go through a season as a coach, you kind of have a checklist of scenarios that you want your team to experience and to have some success from all those scenarios. We've checked off quite a few of those already this season.
Against such an attacking-minded squad, I remember my question.
How
important is that control in the midfield, particularly between Yoshi and Higuita?
I think it's massively critical for us this game that we are very mindful of the fact that they are extremely dangerous in transition, and if we give the ball away cheaply and turn this into a back and forth affair, that will be the worst possible scenario we can put ourselves in. We need to control the ball better than we have in some of the matches. Truth be told, in like 80% of the matches this year, we've had higher possession percentage than our opponents, but I still think we can be a little more controlled with the ball, and we will need to be this Sunday.
Obviously, touching on Higuita, I know you spoke about it last week, but how have you seen his transgression with the team? He's been one of the day one players and kind of built his way back into 11. And how essential is he going to be for this game on Sunday?
Critical as he has been, I think, in the last several matches. I think he's been really good for us, really good for himself, and I think that we have benefited from that. Just his energy, his work rate, his ability to cover ground, his simple play with the ball has been important for us, and it will be very, very important this weekend.
Was part of subbing off Yoshi in that last match, was that knowing that he is sitting on 4 yellow cards?
Yes, 100%. And hopefully we'll be in that same scenario this weekend where we're winning by several goals. If we are, we'll do the same.
How different is Atlanta maybe from the start of the season? They lost to Houston to start 4-0, and now they lead the league in goals and goals allowed.
Lead the league in goals allowed, like fewest goals allowed. Yeah, I mean, you're seeing, I think, a much more complete Atlanta team this year than we saw last year. Last year, everybody knew that they were so dangerous in the attack, but they were quite open defensively. I think that they're fixing some of those things, playing with 5 defenders. And it's obviously a massively important game for us, and we know it's going to be very, very difficult.
Obviously, it's a 6-game win streak that you guys are on. Do you feel like the team is not getting enough credit around the league at times, or do you not even pay attention to that?
Again, I don't care. I really could care less what anybody outside our locker room thinks about us.
Coach, playing on Mother's Day, is that special to everybody, or?
I think so. Anybody that's got a mother or anybody that's married to a mother, it's always a special day, and it gives us an opportunity to recognize them in a very public forum.
I know when you did your piece with Tom Traxler, you showed the pictures of your family traveling to Hawaii. Obviously, they have a lot going on right now with the volcano, so have you been following that?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Anytime the word Hawaii pops up on the radio or the TV, my ears perk up for sure. So a sad situation for a lot of people that are having to move out of there. But I think it's part of also what makes the island so beautiful is the fact that they have things like volcanoes to go look at and see. So hopefully there's not too many people that are massively affected, and hopefully everybody continues to be safe.